Hello everyone, and welcome to Fableheim and to Ratropolis. Yes, we are back, our third Ratropolis video, but this time we are not playing as the navigator, who some would say might be a little strong. We will be playing as the General Leader, one of the oldest generals available in Ratropolis, and one who I still haven't won the game with, even though I think he's probably the easiest. So, let's go, shall we? Because today, well, not today, it was a few days ago, there was a patch, a relatively large patch. We're going to be playing on the coast on normal because this is what I'm used to. So hopefully, I can give some feedback on how it feels different or how it doesn't feel different. We are going to be doing Nightmare mode just in case we make it to round 30, but I don't know, because I'm going to be reading these patch notes for you. And reading while playing Ratropolis is usually a very bad combination, which I'm already not the greatest. I try to say best and greatest at the same time. I'm not the best at Ratropolis. I want to build this house. A strategy that was given to me, described to me, was that early on, you see we can spend 20 gold to refill our hand. And with the basic economy cards, it's actually worth it to do that. Now, the way that the general works, it was up briefly, but every level of his hero power gives +1 attack and +3 HP to ephemeral, well, 2 all military cards in your hand. They call it an ephemeral buff, which means once the buff is active, it will go away when you draw again. But he also, his passive is that for every military card that he has, you get reticence. So it's actually a pretty decent strategy to like ignore houses? Question mark? Ooh, what's this? I don't know what this does. This is new. This is a new UI as well. Well, if I read the patch notes, maybe I know, because they're open in front of me and I'm just way too focused on winning. Okay, go. It was... I guess there's a guard needed here. Merchants! What are we looking at? We probably want the Slinger. Pillage is not a bad card. It's easy economy. Markets. Defensive wall. Spent a lot of money there. The one downside, of course, is that... Oh, we're not building this yet. There's a downside. It's that while you're getting a ton of Radizens, you don't actually have a whole lot of taxes. So it's important not to forget that houses exist. Just, you know. Maybe be pleased that you have so many Radizens. I'm actually going to build a defensive wall here. And we'll begin deploying units on the other side. Okay, but these patch notes. Roll it. This is an instant win the game if it's good. Oh, it was pretty good. I don't know if I'd call that win the game good, but it was good. Yes. Look at all those buffs. It's beautiful. Very expensive, but beautiful. So while I'm kind of broke, let us talk. There were 16 new species added to the enemy line. And some of them sound scary, like a Kraken. A Basilisk Witch Doctor. I'm not going to read all 16, but you get the gist. This is 2 Slingers already, so go in here. Build this house. So new enemies sound great. Variety is the spice of life after all, so looking forward to seeing some new ones if we can. Did I put a second Berserker here? I think each side needs a Berserker. So Berserker here, and then that should be fine. So there were some bug fixes. The first of which is they fixed a quest card reward bug. A reward change associated with a card enhancement on a quest card by Cleric Advisor research card or an event no longer occurs. So apparently there were changes to the reward of the quest if it was upgraded in some capacity. Building card? Bad building card. Go level up. Let's go. That used to refresh your hero power too. Feels bad. It was probably really good though. So probably like, well, we can't have this. Okay. I'm just thinking, how can I get the most out of this? This is a plus 2/6 now. Probably by waiting one turn, and hopefully we'll get quite a few cards. Sure. Go here. Village. The next quest was Trick. Fixed a bug that when an enhanced trick card was used, players occasionally got the Disturb card. No idea what that means. But they fixed a card, which is always good. We probably want 2 slingers here. I can't hero power this, so... Remove 1 card. Ooh, let's lose half our gold. That seems like a worthy sacrifice. Ooh, merchant. Oh, I'm very broke. Please give me economy cards. Oh, that's 1. I'll talk about the next bug fix once I check this out. What are we looking at? Ooh. So, there are a few things that I want here. In fact, there are 2 things. I just want the Watchtower and the Pike Rat. Remember, for each military card that we have, we gain... I want to use Hunt here. We gain additional Radizens. So, stacking up on military cards is not a bad idea. Also, the Mercenary Barracks is a particularly powerful building with this General Leader. I don't know if it's good enough that I pick up a freaking Bandit, though. I guess I'll just take the defensive wall. I do want to expand a little bit, but not just enough to have, like, a safety to fall back to. Build this house, too. Which, if we can, I want to lean into bounties. What are we looking at? Pike Rat? Ugh. Ooh. Herb is good. This will keep healing our units. Very useful. Do I put a militia here? No. We put one here. I want to pop up before this. So the next one was Expedition Salvage. Fixed a bug that the Expedition and Salvage failed to combo with labor buildings or labor cards. Typically, those are effects that occur whenever you use a labor card, such as Herb, which we picked up. Sorry, I'm not quite sure what that means either. I'm sure they're cards and things. I just don't know what card and things they are. Watchtower fixed a bug where Watchtower could not be repaired in a certain situation. That would suck. Watchtowers are probably the most reliable defensive structure, so if you couldn't use them or repair them all of a sudden, I would be a little upset. What legendary cards are we looking at? Ugh. Territory expansion, probably. They're probably going to be good on houses for most of the game. Which means we have a lot more room to build various buildings, like additional markets or lighthouses or whatever. And those buildings that give you more cards and stuff. And things. I think we put the militia here. We need a sacrifice, by the way, after all. 2 and 2, this is 3 and 3. Put this here. Build another house. Pillage. We can go ahead and buff these. Do we put them over here? Kind of looks like it. It looks like this side needs the most help. What are we looking at? What is our pillage at? Because that's going to be going soon. That's still probably useful. Get rid of this. No, save this. There's an event that I need that for. I think this side is fine. So buff up this. Remember, Herb is healing our units whenever it goes off, once the labor concludes. Market's ready. The next bug fix, I remembered. Ooh, Druid, yes. Is Peddler. Fixed a bug where the cost of random cards sold in shops increased when obtaining the Peddler Advisor. That's... interesting. I love the Druid. Plus 3 card if you used a skill card immediately prior. We don't have a skill card. So that's not particularly helpful at the moment. What about the market? Honey is good. We are using labor cards. Would restaurant be worth it? I mean, we're only using grain and herb, but still. You know what? Oh, I was gonna say we pick up honey and restaurant. I forgot. You can only buy one thing from the market before it, and then it stops. That was a terrible explanation. You're only allowed to buy one thing from the market. There we go. So, yeah. Guess I'm gonna put this here, and then we're gonna roll. Hero level? Any good cards? Demolition's not bad. Demolition can be very useful, but that is a very late game card. So we don't want that yet. We want to power up this hand. Shield Rat. We want to power up this hand. Slinger, Berserker, Druid. Beautiful. We will have to waste some time. So, let's talk about the next bug fix. Horn level 2. Fixed a bug that the cooldown time was not displayed in the description box during construction. So the horn is the thing that every so often you can sound the horn and give a damage increase, right? I think that's what it is. We're gonna be hunting here. Increase that bounty. Oh, the bounty. Pillage. We'll put a shield rat. Quick maths here. That's like 11 units. This is like 11 units. I don't put it here. We want honey. Horde means that you can hold more things in your hand. So we can buff more things with train. It's all wonderful synergy. Beautiful. I really want to buff this hand, but I can't. Oh, that hurts. Alright, we could roll the dice for an advisor again. Some advisors are really good and like instantly win the game. Some are terrible. Attack -1 for all military cards you have sucks, but we can kind of offset that as this character. Let's try it. Is this 10 tax? That's like if we built 10 houses. Not bad. Not bad. You know what? If we're going to lean into labor, could go ahead and do livestock. I don't like cheese. You know, let's just get money so we can start deploying these units. Because we are actually very far behind our curve here. We have 12 Radisons we aren't using. Always efficiently use your Radisons. I don't want this. I'm saving it for that event that pumps up that you sacrifice a card and you get a reward based on the quality. Sacrificing a legendary card is like a guaranteed max rank advisor. Almost. Very good stuff. We want to do honey, we want to do herb. We want to buff this. We have 3 slingers here. 4 here. Just trying to keep the sides evenly powered. The Druid is the thing rooting this. I'm so good. I love the Druid. My favorite. One of my favorite cards. Bannerat. Oh, that's even the... That is the best of the cards. Bannerat. Mwah. I recommend Bannerat every single game. Never not a Bannerat. Armor Knight. Alright. We are now very strong. I foresee good things in our future. So let's talk about more bug fixes. We definitely want to hunt, but I can't. Oh yeah, we get downtime because of the boss. Ooh. More druids. Another market. We probably refresh this. Do want more druids. We'll refresh. Oh, this might really hurt my soul. Okay, it was worth. Tannery. We can get another house, sure. Alright. Although I definitely want to buff this hand. That's the one thing you really need to think about with the general leader is, do you hold the draw to buff your hand? You have to weigh that pro and con. I'm holding this, so that might be wrong, but I'm going to do it. Fixed a bug where redraw was not possible even if a card was acquired after disposing all the cards held. I think that's a skill card where you discard something and then draw 3 or something. That sounds right. Let's see how this side deals with the weasel before we decide where these go. We are going to buff them. We're going to put them here. Just stack this side. That way I know I can just start dumping things over here when we get them. Oh, I needed the tannery up. That's what I needed. We can delete a card. We already need to delete pillage now. We want a house. And what's a tannery? I was saving this spot in case we need to build like a watchtower here or something. I don't know. We need more frontline over here. They fixed a bug where Nightmare Mode debuff 50% of cards to be less drawn was incorrectly applied when the number of cards held was small. Oh. I guess that would be hard to calculate if you have a small, like, uneven number of cards. Okay. I mean, we're in Nightmare Mode, so I'm glad Nightmare Mode was fixed. We probably want to buff this. +4, +12. Oh, yeah. That's getting good. Again, do you hold the redraw to buff these? I think yes. We could have expanded as well. I was being a little greedy there. Or not even focusing, really. We just take the money. We want this here no matter what. Fixed a bug where the cost reduction was not applied when cloning a card that received the cost reduction effect of quest card with a specialized card. Okay. So if you clone a card that's been reduced in cost, the new clone card... We're going to want this. The new cloned card also has that cost reduction. This +10 to economy card cost is kind of tricky to navigate around. More druids. Oh, the druids. Oh, here's a boss. Hello. How dare you? You broke my building that gives me more money. Not a fan of that. Well, we won. That was easy. All incoming gold. Yes. Please. I beg of you. We're gonna expand. We just beat the boss. We beat him handedly. Does this side have a banner mat? It has one. We've leaned into this side. I think we need to buff this side. Again, I don't know if I should put down that militia. But it will buff the berserkers, worst case scenario. Oh dear. Fire safety. As you were recovering from the latest assault, the scout leader came bursting out from one of the burned buildings. He was covered in ash, yet he had apparently suffered no injuries. Praise the world tree! I really thought I'd die in there. I knew you would come to save me. Wait. Had he been hiding in there throughout the battle? Why hadn't the enemy attacked him? Could it be... they were afraid of the fire? So we can repair buildings faster while losing 5 tax? Is that good? Sure. We could extend the wave period as well, but increase the building repair time. We're going to reduce the building repair time, and that's because... Ooh. Guild office. Defense expense. Druid. It's beautiful. I don't regret skipping out that other druid now. Wall. Potter. Just buy it all. Tannery. Buy it all. I don't really need to put anything down. Also, I was saying something, but I've lost it. It's gone. It just disappeared. I don't know actually how many military cards we have, but it's more than 50, or more than 3. Guild office. So the reason we picked up the guild office was just for free quests. Maybe they're good, maybe they're bad. We'll check and act appropriately. Oh, the reason I picked up building repair time is because I'm pretty sure the coast is like where your buildings get shot the most. It was entirely based on the map, not because I think building repair time is good. +1 leader level. That sounds good. We'll put this druid here. Corruption. No, thank you. I've tried Patrol before. Discard 1 random card and permanently decrease redraw cost by 5, but redraw cost scales so insanely high in Nightmare Mode. So I really don't think it's worth it. But this is a hand that I buff. Hello? Hand has been buffed. What do we want? We need an Armor Knight here. 1153 Banner Rat. Banner rat here. We have 2 shield rats here. 1 here. We're down... Oh, we have 6 berserkers there. Okay. I'll say we're down to 6 berserkers. Sounds like we're up to 6 berserkers. I would like to see an archer or a musketeer. Leader level? Leader level. We could get the wharf. This gives us 60 gold whenever we draw, but we draw 1 less card. Don't know about that one, Chief. Okay, so that was it for the bug fixes. Pretty delayed, I know. Sorry, I'm trying to play properly. Well, as close and properly as possible, while also doing things. I have mixed feelings on pirates. They're good units. We don't have a whole lot of tax income. I mean, this is still just good, right? Raise the tax by 2 times for 20 seconds. Does that bring it up to 36? And it's every 5 seconds we get tax? I think I just random this. No, it's a pirate. I was just talking about how I have mixed feelings on pirates. I think they're okay. It's a curious thing, because you can use them to kind of... Well, what is this again? You can use them to bolster one of your walls without really taking away from Ratazins, because they disappear, right? After 60 seconds? I don't know. I don't know, man. Our range damage is pretty good, even though we have mostly guards here. I think they killed a few of them, thankfully. Like, buffing a pirate is kind of pointless. I get, we get the Guardian. We get the Guardian. The Guardian with the General is insane, because you can get his DPS to something actually respectable. That was... I made 10 gold, sure. Well, look, you're coming in a boat now. That's cool. Do I just take this watchtower? Do I refresh? See what this is. Bounty. Land tax and bounty are both really good. We could pick up a lab as well. And more banner rats. I don't actually know if the banner rats stack. That's probably something I should have investigated. But I do like banner rats. I mentioned that before. They are super good. I think we're going to hold this buff. We don't want... We want on more things. Like banner rats. And guardians if we get them. Now we have a lot of money, so we could just dump it on redrawing if we have to. But I'm not scared. Here's a lab. Defense equipment. I don't know if that's actually worth it popping it with so few things left, but we pumped it. Continue to expand. Any new cards? Potter's not bad. Whenever you get the ability to increase your hand size, Potter becomes really good. Harry Potter. Not that one. About this. Look at this. 11, 138. Not bad. Alright, let's try this. I usually don't win this. I mean, there's only... It's a 75% chance to win, technically. But I usually don't get what I want. Sure. Gold. Woohoo. This would have been a good hand to buff. It's nothing but military units. We have 2 shield rats on each side? Yep. The Guardians do die pretty quickly because they redirect all damage to you. Of all of these, it's this that's good, but I'm not... I mean, one skill book, one skill of our choice is probably not bad. Do I want an unbuffed banner rat here? Kind of. Banner rats are more about buffing and debuffing than they are just their own raw stats. What do we have here? 2. Again, I'm not sure if they stack, so... I'm a little uninclined to put a multitude of them in one place. Emergency. I can get the house. We definitely want a guardian over here. I don't really want to put a militia down again. I mean, I will. Why not? Might as well. We have berserkers up, so it's not the worst thing in the world. It's not good. But it's not awful. I guess I take the watchtower. We can finally put one down. I'm not sure who's expanding next. But anyway. On top of all the bug fixes, there were a number of gameplay changes. If you're really familiar with the game, you might have already seen some. In which case, you might be playing too much. No, there's no such thing, right? Play to your heart's content. Especially right now. With that. Boss is coming. Uh-oh. I don't like catapults. You know, altar might not be bad. We just randomize a building. A cheese market. Not the worst in the world. It's basically free cheese. Free money. More or less. We're going to pop both of these when the boss spawns. For gameplay, we have increased the following differences in accordance with each region. Number of enemies and stats. If I had a skill, I would use it right now. But I don't. Am I about to buff 2 druids? Yes. Druids and put that down. The funny thing is, this guy was already shooting out here, and I was able to force target this by adding in that guy. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna build a watchtower. Skill of my choice. I should make this... You know what? 10 is actually really good. Arm is good. It just doubles basically... Oh, higher. Duh. I'm like, wait a minute. What am I going to do? Higher. We have some money to dump here, so... We aren't really doing much damage here. Just take it all. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Alright, the boss is dead. Ooh, extension card. Do we want... We take the extension card, right? And we get 2 leader level, I think. Our tax is low enough. Right. +1 tax per building you build. Oh. We'll take that. Alright, we have to upgrade something right now. What are we upgrading? Market. Lab? Quest? I don't know what the upgraded quest does. Let's upgrade... Oh, probably the tannery. That's probably a good idea. Upgraded tannery gives more money! A really good combination with the... Oops. The general leader is to use higher and then use your power. Your train power. Because you'll just buff all of your immediate things. Go contribute to that. Alright, let's get some units here on the field. Good enough for me. It costs 420, and I just talked about hiring in our hero power being very good together. Oh, we got a crossbow. What's happening over here? I hear lots of noise. We're winning! Ooh. Probably take the house, right? It seems like the move to me. Oh. Finish repairing. See what I mentioned about repairing being good? I wasn't wrong. I want to try and save this watchtower when I expand once more. So I'm pretty sure I have 2 defensive structures here. Yeah. This will be as far as we go for now. I do have a hot tip. Ooh, minus 10 medicine. I do have a hot tip, which is when you're on the coast, if you expand all the way out, your enemies will literally be spawning on top of you. So if you're making use of like musketeers and arbalests, crossbowmen I think they're called, then it might not be a good idea to expand right to the edge. I have 4 druids here. I mean, these guys spawn right at the edge anyway, but you know what I mean. I hope. Should be able to expand in a moment. Yep. Ooh. Chants of the Aurora. This is a new event. Someone was singing again. Recently, many of your soldiers claimed to hear an alluring voice from across the sea. This might not actually be new. And would sometimes get lost attempting to reach it while singing along. This was a serious problem. You better deal with all this silly singing soon. 1 random unit removed per wave. I guess we're going to lose some attack here. Not the worst thing in the world, but not particularly good. Brew is amazing. Brew is like one of the best labor cards. Which is kind of hard to evaluate when you have research out there. Or whatever it's called. I think they just upgrade stuff. Probably should have used that cheese card when I had other cheese in my hand, but meh. Now, the mortar rat. I don't think I like the mortar rat. Because he injures your own units. And I should take this crossbow rat. I say it like that because the musketeer rat is better? Question mark? Resistance or overturn can be useful. I think you're supposed to upgrade overturn, right? Oh dear. I have another boss. Do I have higher in my inventory still? Probably. Everything seems to be in there. I didn't use train. I thought about it. I did. Ooh, this is new. This is one of the new enemies. He's purple. That is alarming. What was that? Was he... I have no idea. Remove 5 card plus 10 wave period for the next 126. We'll pick up this again. Obtain 3 leader level, which would be my pleasure. And I get to choose 1 skill card of my choice again. We have 4 druids here. I don't need any more druids there. Go away. Arrest this fool. Oh, I like the treasure hunter too. Here's the musketeer. The treasure hunter is a pretty decent melee combatant. I think these are the stats of like a little better than the banner rat. Fishery also can be very helpful. But it can spawn chests. Which are these. They're what you think they are. Okay, what if I upgrade overturn? Where is it? There it is. Discard your hand, gain plus 2 card for each discarded card. That's what we're looking for. We need to get rid of these rebels too. Defense equipment. Yahar? Who wants a pirate? Yahar. Yahar matey. Need to put some stuff over here. Alright, what's the plan? Brew, herb, hunt, banner rat. We have 4 banner rats here, and I don't know if they're sacking. I'm just throwing them at it. You know, I should be talking about the patch notes, shouldn't I? You can expand. Are we both at the same point here? Yeah. So we have one expansion on each side until we reach the edge. Do I wait? I don't know. I guess I'm going to. Ooh. This could be really good. Breed. It is free Radizens. It's free real estate. Let's get rid of these rebel cards. They're very bad. Let's hire. Ooh. Now the reason I don't like the mortar rat is because it hurts your own units. I don't remember if I said that or not. But it does. And that's not good. Yeah, I'm not taking it. We do have our cheese up. This is a much better hand to do this for. Musketeer, Guardian, Berserker. Grab our cheese. Now we bounty. Lab's available as well. I promise I'll get back to the patch. Duplicate one card used next. This could be good. I wonder if you can duplicate... Oops. If you can duplicate the overturn, or if overturn would discard the duplicated overturn. Makes sense. But anyway, back to the gameplay update. We're still fighting. Who's fighting? You're good. You're good. We have another rebel to get rid of. There we go. Both rebels deleted. Gone. Problem resolved. You know what? You can have a banner rat. We need more houses, though. Oh, longbow rat. Yes. Longbow rat, factory, investment. This is sketchy. It's so sketchy that I want to do it. Fruit's also really good. Fruit's like a better version of that one that we have. Work cards. I'm not sure what that means. I do like ephemeral cards, but I'm not sure what that means. Let's go an herb. I want to find investment. Actually, I don't want to do anything. So we're going to hold this hand so we can specialize, hire, ephemeral hire, buff. This is going to be a huge hand. Actually, we're going to use this over here. So the gameplay. The next thing is that wave compositions have changed a little bit. The enemy appearance has been reorganized in the 11 to 30 waves. Which makes sense. I can see that. Are they? Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening here. We got a missionary. We have 3 missionaries. 2 here. Boop, boop. Missionaries are so good. Put the bandit too. I don't think the bandit's good, but we'll put him. Investment. Well, we need 6 labor. That's a lot of labor. %100% military movement speed. Not too keen here. We don't want that. We want the lighthouse. That seems really good. We're going to overturn here. Draw some cards like the lighthouse. Potter first. Then the lighthouse. I think I should... Oh, don't use that. I want to spend this. Cheese market's available. We don't have any cheese in our hand, though. We want to build this here. We can. The missionary will just put these little bubbles around your unit, making them invulnerable to the next attack. Which is why they're good. They're like healers, but preemptive healers. So we've seen some of the wave composition here in the coast. I wasn't horribly familiar with it. Like, I was the most I was familiar with, but I haven't played in a while, so... It's not like I noticed every single wave change, but I've seen a bunch of these lizardmen be different. They're purple and blue, and these guys have fish in their hands. Yeah. But like I said earlier, variety is the spice of life. Good. Ooh. All hail! There are rumors that every rat in the street salutes you. Oh, great dear leader. Is this true? Now even the bureaucrat salutes you when he sees you. Of course, that rumor is true. They must salute you. You are the one and only, the great and powerful leader of Ratropolis. Oh, and apparently there's additional rumors of a massive force assembling outside the city. How should you get around to tackling that in a way that's fun? Reduce the leader ability cooldown so we can buff more things. We don't want that. We want more budgeting. Our deck is huge. It is massive. I did say deck, by the way. Our deck is massive. So, meh. Those are all crap. We do have an event. Is it, please? Oh, it's seats. It's +1 card for every seat clicked. This is our market. I don't want any of this. You know what? We'll take the totem. And we are... Is it Watchtower time? I kind of want to put the Watchtower where the boss is going to be, and I don't know where that is. Let's put this here. Why not? Budgeting, massive income. We need more Radizens. Oh, I have 2 cheese in this hand. That's rare. Let's go, missionary. I don't think we have enough here to defend against the 30th wave. We aren't burning houses, are we? No. Huh. Do I take a second higher? Sure. More gameplay changes. Stats of all enemies appearing between waves 11 and 30 have been changed. Makes sense. Part of me thought we'd be dead already, but here we are. Alive and kicking. Skill and action effect improvement has been made for enemies. I'm not sure if that means, like, aesthetically, or effectively, or anything. I don't know. But it happened. Now for the UI and UX changes. The user interface. Let's reroll this. Library. Excellent reroll. And Forge. Good. Worth it. I'm so glad someone told me I could reroll that. I thought I couldn't reroll it, and I was just screwed all the time. Budgeting, this is not really worth an overturn. I mean, I'll do it. It's not worth one. Meh. We have 1 Radizen available to us. Oh, Totem. The totem was made tinier. It used to be giant. Which is good. Something died. Not sure what. We're missing a banner rat. So I put 1 there. I used my hero power for the first time in a while. More houses. I need more Radizens. Defensive wall. Added a button to move units placed on the inner defensive wall to the further one at once. So is that what this is? This will pull all units. So if we have like units here or whatever, we can move them here immediately? Am I understanding that correctly? Also, we have a boss here. Oh. This exile is not going to be doing anything. Yes, Armor Knight level 2. I lost Radizens again. That seems like a bug. But, we'll spawn druids. Oh, it's the Kraken, look! And he's doing this again. Not sure what that is. But, we have a lot of druids to spawn. We have 6 druids here. Kill something and I'll put another one in. Do it. I dare you. You did it. The military city. Soon, after triumphing in the last battle, all the rats in Ratropolis gathered around City Hall and praised you. Hail, the great leader. Long live Ratropolis. Ratropolis is now a stronghold, a safe haven for all rats against any threats. There is not much more you need to do in the city. It might be a good idea to take a vacation and retire like a legendary hero. Nope. We're gonna rule. Prosperity. A long time has passed under your rule. New lands near the city were explored, and many wondrous technologies were discovered. Many old rats who were there besides you passed on, and most fighting soldiers who served you went into retirement. Yet you and your team of advisors still stood alive. Was this a blessing or a curse? As you pondered these thoughts, the warning bells begin to ring. So, do we get +4 expandable territories, or do we get damage of skills and buildings? I think we're going to go with this one, because we went with the other one before. And no matter which one we choose, 50% of our deployed units die, so... Rip. I'm not sure which is more important at the moment. Oh, we want this cheese. We're definitely waiting for a large hand to pop our hero power. Increased tax. That's a slow thing. We have 51 tax. Military card of our choice. Building. I guess houses count for this, so I guess. Sure. Advisor of our choice sounds like an easy way to win, so that's why I chose it. Berserker, Shield, Rat, Militia, Brute. Duckling. Upgrade a card every 120 seconds. Barracks. Oh, I should have bought the barracks. Forgot it was the market. The barracks are really good. Guess we just dump these. What are we looking at here? More banner rats. Each side must have 4 banner rats, I do declare. Boom. Restore some HP to 10. 10 is so good. There's, I figured something out with 10, by the way. If you have more... So say, for example, you hold 5 cards in your hand by default, right? And I think you can hold 10 as a max. I think. So let's say you have Horde +5. That brings you to exactly 10. With me so far? Longer right here. We're going to put fire here. If you have over 5 Horde, so say you have 6 Horde, that means your next draw is going to have +1 Horde. So you can stack up your Horde using Tan and your other labor methods or whatever to affect next draws. And it's good. Banner rats. Berserker, Pike Rat. Is there a gun here? There is. Okay. Need a gun over here. This side needs a little bit of loving. I mean, these are 927 guards. And this Soul Reaper is going to be thick. Well, a little. If we had the altar, he'd be more thick. Any good cards here? Apartment. Get 3 military cards plus 12 reticence. I think we take the apartment. Is there a card we need to delete? I don't think so. We got rid of all of our rebels. The Baroness is still sitting in my hand, but... Alright, let's get the apartment. I want the Soul Reaper over here. Missionary and Soul Reaper is a pretty good combination, actually. Uh-oh. Our first nightmare. These walls are invincible. Do we really need to work that hard? Let us eat and drink. It is my conclusion based upon years of data that our armies cannot lose. Now bother me no more. We're again going to go with building production time increased. Because I do not want my military units being weak. Now, I've done this before, and maybe it's a mistake. Maybe it's not. Do I want another brew? Not really. You know, if we're doing labor, we could do festival. For the next 10 seconds, reduce the duration of labor effects 2 times faster. Huh. Not bad. I don't think I want the shipyard. I did build it before, but I don't remember it being good. Porsy Gerb. Let's do this. Put a militia unit over here, just so they can feel encouraged. Oh yeah, look at our hands. This hand is beautiful. Oh, I know what I should have done. Let's build 2 apartments. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm kind of the fan of that. That worked out pretty well. Water, herb. Do I have my cheese? Nope. Festival. The thing I like about Festival is it's something, if you have labor cards, it's something you can just pop and you know is going to be good. Speaking of popping and knowing it's going to be good. Hello, Longsword Rat. Discard your hand, get it. Meh. Meh. Longsword Rat. Good. Potter, land tax. Which side is more weak? Weaker. I don't know. Probably not this side, but let's pretend it is. Slinger over here. We were talking about the UI, weren't we? Before I, Can I try and double this gold? That sounds really risky. That sounds frisky. What do we got? Ooh, level 2 house. Perfect draw. I don't think we invest. You know what? Let's do it. Never done it before? We should, yeah, we still make money. So it's not like money's gone. And we can festival. I should have brewed first. Miscalculation. But I'm going to need to start. Treasure hunter. Pike rat. Like, okay, this side is going to be pretty hefty. I think this side's fine. I've made an assessment, and I don't know if it's correct. Should have used fruit. Uh-oh. You'll need to pay far more than that. Haven't you heard of supply and demand? The greater the demand, the higher the prices. Please accept this token of my goodwill. Everyone does this these days. So do we want gold income reduction or the cost of card increase? Probably cost of card increase, because we're making mad gold. Just mad cash. Oh, treasure chest. House? House seems good. Tan, bounty. Ooh. You know what, let's finish talking about this real quick, because there's only three bulletins left, and maybe you've left if you were here just for the patch notes, because I'm terrible. Sorry. Ooh. It's gonna be hard to key this up, though. I think I just refresh this. Research. After 1/22 plus 2 tax, when played, permanently increase tax gains by 1. This is good. You know what? We're gonna do this. Ooh. We need so many radisons now. But, I think we got it. So we definitely want to research. Put down a pirate. Yahar. You know what? I'm going to put this here. I'm tired of it being in my hand. The thing I was looking for never showed up. I wanted to sacrifice it, but the event never happened. Alright. Finishing this off. Map selection. Add a description tooltip for each region on the map selection screen. Okay. The glossary image is improved and a new function applied. And card image will not enlarge when the card is dragged to the top of the screen. Okay. That was it. Blessing is amazing. Big blessing. Oh, I have 2 treasure chests here. Probably from a, Don't I have a Husner here? Maybe I don't. My knight reuse. No. Oh yeah, buff this longbow rat. Oh, I should have used higher. Oh well. We can use... One of the things about higher is that we can use it, and if we don't want anything here, which I'm on the fence about, we can overturn these, even though they're ephemeral cards. Ja-ja! We want herb, investment, festival. We're currently fighting. I can't see what we're fighting, but we're fighting. Uh-oh, more enemies are coming. How's this going? We're kind of fine. kind of fine. I have colony. Our research finished. Oh, that's probably... Oh, barracks. Barracks. Build the barracks. I need more money. We are playing it frisky here, aren't we? I just realized how frisky we're paying it. Please give me money. I need gold from my chest. We need to get Festival to drop. +1 advisor. Oh, I don't get to choose. Upgrade build... Uh-oh. Apocalypse. Still misspelled, but it's okay. Even the world tree has forsaken us. We are doomed. A crimson moon rains blood-soaked rays in place of the sun. What could this mean? The streets fill with apocalyptic preachers, and many begin to pack and leave. Alright, so we need to get as many units onto the field as possible right now. Because we're going to be losing Radizans. Take this gold. I realize there's more for me to be saying right now, but I am dying. That might have been a bit bold. Meh. Blessing. What's really fun is when you blessing. That's good fun. The music is changing. Mercenary Guild. I think it's too late for the Mercenary Guild. I have 10 seconds. Millionaire. Oh! We did it! We're actually capped on gold. I can't get any more. That's hilarious. We did it. Well, now I can spend all the money, right? I'm not sure which side needs help more. I'm just gonna throw these here. I can't believe we capped the game. Or the gold. Go ahead and do that. Higher level... Does higher level 2 spawn level 2? No, it's just more. Okay. We specialize. Oh, it does spawn it again. Nice. Berserker. Higher level 2. Medic. Duckling. I don't want the mortar rat. I want this over here. Actually, we probably should just take the mortar rat now. The missionary is making us kind of invulnerable. Not bad. Soul Reaper here. Guild office available, but I'm kind of really... Ooh, high level advisors. I think we're a little late for that, lady. Sure. At this rate, I just need to buy and spam. Buy and spam. I can't even see my hands. I have so much stuff in my hand that I cannot see my hands. Nightmare. We have never faced anything like this. What hope do we have? Increase to the redraw. Everything has gone sideways. What meaning is there in keeping things running? Redraw cost. But we're filthy rich. So... cost? That way we can wait if we are not dying? Okay. I don't want this. Is there anything we can delete? Like these? We don't need the guards anymore. Wait, can I? I thought this was a builder. The builder leader had to change then, right? Because you normally could only do that as the builder. Ooh. Fishery? Fishery's helpful. Fishery can win you games. Festival. I need to herb then. That's fine. Bounty. Druid level 2. My missionary died over here. Uh-oh. This side needs a lot of support. Go ahead and pop that. Longbow. Long sword. All the long. Yeah, this side is getting owned. Oh, the mercenary's still alive. Missionary. Uh-oh. Something bad's happening. I have 12 seconds. Uh-oh. What am I deleting here? Investment? We're never using investment again? Unfortunate that it got upgraded. This side needs a lot of help still. Okay, buff, drop everything. Specialized blessing. Oh, that wasn't done correctly. Oh well. Herb. This. Budgeting. Banner rat. Longbow rat. Higher. Longbow rat. Armor. Armor. More higher. How's the other side going? I've been sitting here for a while. Well, this side's kind of fine, actually. I think there's only one missionary left there. +2 leader level. Okay, sure. I might need to repair my things here. Banner rat, guardian. I did buff them. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but I did. Cheese market's available. We can use it. And I don't need to. I'm filthy rich, no need. We have 19 hoarding. Budgeting. Just drop it all. Just drop it. Oh no. My factory. Oh, I wasted that. My bad. I clicked the building, but I didn't have any room. This is a 2036 longbow rat. That is nuts. Festival. Forge. Oh. This is all because of that damned rat. If I just got rid of him. Every 3 waves lose an advisor? No. This body is finally beginning to fail me. 100% increased cooldown to leader ability. That's fine, because that'll just bring it back to its normal cooldown. Do we want to remove a card? I don't think so. We just keep shuffling through our deck, don't we? Yeah, sure. Why not? Missionary. Shield rat. Blessing. Draw. This is very intense. Druid. That guy. This guy. Oh, I should have colonied first. Misplay. This side is so much weaker than the other side. And I'm not even sure how that happens. I can't do my thing here. Armor Knight, Druid, higher. I hope nothing is going wrong over there, because I can't see it. What's happening? Not going wrong, but we are fighting. Is this good? We're losing quite a bit. I think the other side is losing a lot more, though. So, have fun. Wait. This is bugged. We found a bug! Okay, it's gone. We're good, we're good, we're good. No bug. Crisis averted. We need to research, tan, herb, budgets, higher. We buffed them. Tan, bandit, longbow rat, house, colony. Just keep going. Don't stop. Just keep playing cards. It doesn't matter what they do. Well, it matters a little what they do. Festival. Yes, that was a good draw. Potter. Budget. Festival. Budget. Expense. This. Hunt. Just play all the cards. We're actually losing really bad on this side, and I don't know how. There's enemies in my territory. We should be fine. The longbow rats are right here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're being overrun. Is the other side still okay? Like, I just have been ignoring it for most of the late game. Uh-oh. Oh, no, they're not okay. They're not okay at all. Oh. Well, we did it, team. We went as far as we could. Wave 45. That seems to be my breaking point. And I'm still not sure what exactly would help get me past this. Because it's just, you see what happens, right? We reach this point, this critical threshold, where I'm just non-stop playing cards. I have no time to think about anything else, just drop military units. So I'm not sure. If anyone does know, I'd love to know. But maybe it's just you need a certain amount of... I don't know. But anyway, that was it for our nightmare thing. I do want to talk about one thing before we end. The new roadmap is out for Ratropolis. And the things that they're looking to do is to strengthen the characteristics of leaders by creating a unique card pool for leaders. They're expecting over 100 new cards. Create a leader-related unique event. Create a leader-specific advisor. And I'm all for this. Beautiful. One thing that is kind of hard to tell is the difference between the leaders. All they have is their little passive bonus and their active ability. And that's it. Nothing else draws them apart. I mean, you get a cool little picture. That's it. Their next step is to reorganize the advisors. Modify advisors to have stronger influence in this game, add a new advisor, and modify military advisors that give you cards. I like this a lot. As I've mentioned a few times, advisors either win the game or are kind of a waste of space. So they could make advisors stronger or just reduce that gap of them being game-winning and useless. Good. The last thing they've mentioned is they would like to strengthen regional characteristics by adding a unique system based on regions and creating unique local events. Great. Beautiful. That will increase the importance of you knowing the map, but hey, that just adds more replayability. There are also trivial items that need to be improved, such as polishing /balance/UI, which we plan to improve as we add new content into the game. Ratropolis has been a lot of fun. It is a great little, I don't want to say time waster, but you kind of just hop on, 40 minutes, disappear in the blink of an eye, and that's what the game is. And I love it. If there was my only feedback, I wouldn't call this a critique or anything, but if there was a way to get stuff, like after you get all the cards, like a reason to keep progressing, that would be cool. But that's like a late stage cosmetic sort of thing. So, I mean, maybe it'll come eventually. But they do ask that if you have any feedback at all, that you give it to them, that they're listening all the time. They even say at the very bottom, I would like to thank all of the Ratizans for making Ratropolis together. I think Ratizans and Cassell Games are the same team. We humbly ask you to look forward to our further development. And Cassell, I am looking forward to further development. And hopefully I'll get to share it with all of you. So thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. We nailed the military city. Now I have the achievement for everyone but the merchant and the builder, which are my least favorite. But hopefully, maybe, we'll see them in the future. Who knows? You can let me know. But thanks for watching. I'll see you around. Bye-bye.